Welcome back! So what I noticed as I ended the last video, I can press R1 and something happens. So I'm gonna have to notice that happens clearly at every rest point.
To stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renins, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renins, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Yeah, these are really interesting conversations. I definitely need to make sure I don't miss any of them because they're really cool. Okay, so we got a battle to do, it seems, so let's go. I'm excited to see what this entails.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzabek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there.
What with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danan garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Fair enough, let's go.
Yes. Now
Oh,
let's move.
there's another... Oh man, there's another one. Oh, how many of these are there? This is
Where does the gun
fascinating.
come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
I'm really gonna have to keep looking at the bottom right of the corner of the screen because I did not know there was another one. That's awesome. Yes, so the owl that's there now, that was not there prior to me collecting it. I double checked the recording. Same with the first one. So that means that, well, they could be anywhere. I just need to listen out for them. So cool. Or spot them myself with my actual eyes. But they do make noise, so that's your key, I guess.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zuguls here too?
Of course there are. They're gonna be everywhere.
Hey!
You should always assume there's Zuguls anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all that? In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you, too. Sound fair?
Right.
Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often, got it? Looks like the enemy's spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Interesting. So, you can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost attack PG is full, press the corresponding D-pad button to execute the moves that can be followed up with more attacks afterward, and also restore HP when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Okay, I don't know if I necessarily understand, but cool. Initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy, used to get allies out to each other or create openings for additional attacks. Is it going to be obvious how I use it? Let's find out.
The average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
Oh, that's the fire move you got. It's pretty cool.
You picked the wrong fight.
So I can't really tell what, like, the... Okay, so that's the button, I guess. Okay. But what was the button for it? Like, I pressed up, but I don't understand what I did wrong. Or why it worked. Fires numerous beams of light. The muzzle of Shion's rifle effective on aerial enemies. It temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them. Okay, cool.
Flyers.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
Okay.
Let the marksman hit.
But again, what's the button for it? Okay. Oh! The button is her on the bottom left. Okay, I understand. I understand how this works. Right. Okay. No, I'm understanding how this works. What I'm not understanding is why that didn't do anything. Okay, I understand now. Right, okay. Okay, sorry, that's me just being dumb. Okay, so teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types. Don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle. Right, gotcha. Okay, let's go. This is very cool. There's a lot going on here. There is a lot going on, but I very much appreciate what we're doing here. Whoops, kind of attacked the wrong thing there. Kill him. Oh, like, that's so powerful. Okay, yeah, no, there's so much going on in this game. But I do love everything about it. Yeah, Burning Strike's pretty good. I do not regret putting it on. Alright, looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those were easy ones. I know. Okay. So yeah, sorry, that was just... Again, it's one of those things where if you don't know how it works, it will take a little bit of time to get used to, and I understand what I was doing wrong. I didn't realise I was attacking the wrong enemy, and I thought I just had to do it, and blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. I also... Like, I just didn't see the, like, the things in the bottom left, because I'm stupid, but oh well, it's fine, we've learned. Hi enemies, how's it going?
No choice. You're mine.
Oh, that's nice. Boop. Oh, love it. Love it. So good. Yeah, and you'll say you're ready if you're actually ready. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, so good. So good. Love it. Such sheer power. Actually love this game. That's what I'm talking about. Destroy everything, and that'll level us up. Not bad. Okay, yeah, I can get behind this. So let's collect some stuff. A potato, a vegetable whose underground stalks can be eaten. The sprouts it forms are toxic and must be removed before being consumed.
What could this be?
Noted. I will make sure I do not kill myself accidentally with a potato. I don't think many people have, but I guess like the biggest way to kill yourself would be choking on one, that I can think of at least. Not exactly going to be stabbed by a potato, are you? Just a minor bit of food poisoning. It's not ideal, sure, but it doesn't really... Ooh, it's the first chest. What have we got in here? 500 gold! But the gold! Oh, it's satisfying.
How'd you figure a place like this
Whoa.
turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
I really like how, from a distance, things sort of... It's not wireframes, but it does certainly, like, just fade out because it's further away. It's just really cool. It's a really nice aesthetic. Here we got some wheat. Good. I guess I want to go down here. Sure, why not? You're fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I knew it all along. Oh boy, hello. Yep, I'm. Oh, that's so powerful. I do love it. That is good. Oh. Yeah, you will get the job done, won't you? Woo. Yeah, no, this combat system is so satisfying. And I bet, like... Ooh, power like stone. Never can relieve numbness when rubbed, making it prized by those who maintain the same posture. Yeah, we've received one of those, haven't we? I think we have. I don't know why it's telling me again. Maybe it's because it's a new play session. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, no, it's just... The whole game is so satisfying, and I bet by the late game when we've played a lot more and, you know, like we've got so many moves, like it's just gonna be so quick and satisfying. Just, oh, love it. Love this kind of stuff.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Well, you say that. I don't actually know what you're weak to, so I've gotta be careful to a degree.
That buzzing is driving me mad. Here I come. You're finished. Eat dirt.
Oh, that is, again, very satisfying. Right, so you've got your ability back, but I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it for now, because I don't want to waste it. Because, you know, it's certainly something we want to save for a better battle than this tiny wasp. I say tiny, it's the size of us, so that genuinely that'd be terrifying. If I saw that out in the wild, I don't think it matters where I am. I'm definitely, like, cowering and crying. Like that. No, I don't ever want to see that. It's not okay. So where does that lead? That leads just around. Okay. Yeah, this area is quite big. For sure, yeah. It's interesting because it doesn't feel big, but it clearly is. Like, you know, it's weird.
Gotta break through.
Oh, rude. Oh, that was more like it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Can't believe the actual rudeness of this dude.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Some hard bones. I mean, aren't all bones hard? I don't know. Although, I did hear that, like, with our own bones, it's actually... I don't think it is actually as, like, hard as you'd expect, and you could bite through your bone. It's just your brain sort of tells you not to. For good reason. You know, don't really feel like doing that. Yeah, take it out, please. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Any chance you're weak to wind? Oh. Yeah, that ain't gonna work on you, is it? Of course it's not. Oh, I missed. Like a fool. No! That was very effective though, because yeah, you're weak to that. So let's keep that going. Nice. Very nice.
Seems about right to me.
Yeah, that's a satisfying enemy to take down. Very powerful, obviously, you know. It's a big rock monster. What are you expecting? It'll be interesting to see whether I need to grind in this game or not. Genuinely not sure.
I won't forgive you.
I guess it depends on how difficult it gets. Ah, that was unfortunate. Ow! But she is good at healing, which I appreciate.
Here I go. Here's a healing art.
Ah, that's more like it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Again, you say they're hardly worth the time, but I think they really are. Like, every little counts. It gives us experience. We're about to enter a stronghold, like a literal castle. I can't imagine that's gonna go well. If it does, great, but I can't imagine it will. Okay, so we got some mean Zoogles locked up further in. We're keeping a close eye on them to make sure not a single one breaks loose. I see. So I should probably not let them out. But wouldn't it be fun to see what happens? No, probably not, actually. No, it might be very detrimental to everyone's lives. Right, there's some enemies back there, which I will fight. Give me a sec. But first, we must get some wheat. Yeah, there's clearly something good up here. There's gotta be. If there isn't, I will genuinely be surprised.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, actually, I keep forgetting because, you know, there are battles. He can't actually feel pain. That must just be so weird. Oh, that is satisfying. Okay, noted. Gotta get that right more often. That is so cool when you don't get hit by like stuff and you just wipe them out. Yeah, she is very powerful. Like, she does a much better job on her own than I did when I was in control of her. It's just not my like the kind of playstyle I'm used to, so I don't really know how to utilize it best. Hey, owl friend. Spotted cat ears. Okay, sweet. So my guess is there's one owl per area.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
So like there was one in the town, there was one in the previous area, there's one here. Like each new room has one is my guess.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
No, you're fine. You take no damage, right? Yeah, not really. It's all good. So I was actually thinking about how they were addressing me as the Iron Mask, and they were like it was a clear like, huh, that's weird, because shouldn't they just be addressing the character I'm playing as? And yeah, I was thinking about that, and I think, and I could be wrong, but I think it's gonna be one of those things where it really is only relevant for this level, if that makes sense. Just because in the instance of I'm playing badly. Yeah, in the interest of in the instance of this area, they know who we are. But outside of this area, presumably, once we leave, people aren't going to know about us and our legend and whatever. So regardless of the character we're playing as, it's probably not going to matter who we are playing as, and the characters, NPCs, are just going to be like, oh, you're new around here, let me tell you about our village, and let me tell you about the price of grilled fish, and You know, let me tell you about that time that jam was spread over my bollocks and birds plucked at it. You know, like, stuff like that. Like, it doesn't really matter who you're playing as. They're going to tell you that regardless, in theory. So that's quite exciting, I suppose. Yeah, you sure don't. Not with that many. Oh, whoops! In your own time. Good luck. Oh yeah, it's a good job that it's like very like. Yeah, it's a good job that it's very like, I don't know, like limited to how I can attack. Wait, learn Demon Fang. What does that mean? Oh, I wonder if that's a move for her. Because, like, you can get different... Whoa. You can get different abilities, I think, depending on how many times you use a certain move. So I wonder if one of her moves is upgraded.
A hard-won victory.
Because it wasn't a level up. Yeah, I want to check that. Let me see. So it'd be arts, right? No, one of them is ours. Okay, I stand corrected. Huh. Okay, so what does that do? Fires a shockwave that runs along the ground. That sounds good. I'm gonna get Swallow Blade up to its max. Oh, actually, could I put it on here? No, it's specifically Mirage. Okay. Because I want to get it up to its max and see what happens. But no, it's not the time for that, I guess. But no, it's very cool. I really love this game. It just is adding so many mechanics, and all of them are interesting. Like, I want to explore this whole area, but I don't know where I've been at this point. Yeah, okay, I think this is where we have... Yeah, this is where we've been. There's 4 of them, oh no! So yeah, I want to use Swallow Blades, like, 16 more times or something. So I guess I'll try and prioritize that. I mean, it is good, because it's a wide attack that will get, like, it will hit them a bunch, so it does do what I need to.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Here I go.
I wonder if it counts if I miss the enemy. We'll find out.
Great.
We're definitely close to leveling that up, for sure. I keep thinking it's going to be a sack of gold. Sorry, gald. Sack of gald. Because it just looks like it's going to be. And then it's just some gel.
Right, here goes.
Which is fine. Gel, orange gel and apple gel is nice. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. Okay. We must be close. We must be close. If we're not, I'll be surprised. Okay. Nice! We leveled up! Okay, so let me look at arts. Okay. So, we did it. What does that mean? I do not know. Rising Wyvern is good, but we've got Severing Winds now. So maybe I'll switch Demon Fang for that. Because I'll see what that's like. Because I'd rather have the move that prioritizes winds, so we can at least deal type damage. When applicable. So that'll be nice. Potatoes? Yes! The most deadly item in the land. So I'm guessing this isn't really going to hurt. Oh, that looks a lot cooler than I thought it was going to. Oh, is it doing it twice now, or has it always done it twice? I don't actually know anymore. Oh, then for cover. Ooh. So what's the difference, I wonder? I guess we're about to find out. I will check out what she can do with it. Okay, so recover. Let's see. So beginner healing art that heals one ally's physical ailments. Aha, so stuff like, I'm guessing, Like if we were to be poisoned or paralyzed. I'm guessing that's how it would work. So how does it have count 1 when we don't have it on? Oh, unless she does have all of them. But when we're playing, this is our set. But when we're not, this is hers. Maybe.
Looks like we won.
Maybe. That's how I'm choosing to interpret that. I want to look at the map. Okay, so this is a dead end route. Yeah, I want to check this. I want to see what's down here. Ooh, it's a very pretty flower. Lavender. A herb that raises attack when used. Smelling it heightens the eater's appetite, their inner strength welling up in turn.
What could this be?
Ah, interesting. Cool. Is that everything here? Yeah, I think so. Oh, it's such a pretty night sky. Like, it really is. It's so cool. I love this game so much so far. Just, yes. It ticks every box for me. Every single box. So yeah, I think we have been everywhere else. There's apparently some potatoes. Is that because we collected them? I think so. Yes, they were here. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why would it just tell me that they're there? But yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, it could be to be kind, but yeah, no, I thought so. So yeah, this is the only way we can go now. Just this path, straight towards the belly of the beast.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
I would love to
Cook?
see him try and eat
I've never
this.
done anything like that before.
Like,
Me
I
neither, to be
want it to be
honest.
fully
But we've
animated.
gotta make
I want to
something
see
out of all
how
this,
he's going to
so
actually eat
might
this
as well
stuff.
try.
Does he enter it orally through his ass? Because, like, seriously, how is he... That mask ain't budging. Like, how are you getting it in there? I hope it's a full potato as well. Like not mashed or anything, just properly.
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
He's wearing blue.
Alright.
He's literally wearing blue. So, out of curiosity, what does the downloadable content do? Currently nothing. Okay, so this is our status, and we need to rest. So, So, at camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and party's overall status. Oh! Okay. So if she cooks it, consume double ingredients for 90%, plus 90% to cooking. Is that how it works? Or defense up. Okay. So I guess we're making some porridge, and it lasts for 10 minutes, it seems. Increase the party's defense by 5%. Okay, that's pretty good. Sweet.
All done. Come and eat.
Please show it. No, curse you. Oh, and it's 19 minutes now instead of 10. Oh, okay, that's... I see what that means by 90%. Right. Oh, that's very cool. Okay.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so
Yeah,
well.
yeah, of course you're not going to show me.
Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
I love this game. So good. Ah, right. Emblem obtained. Okay, so that's good. So we have gained a new skill. After a perfect veil, a perfect garb, so on. So right, okay, so she's gained that section now. So what have we got here? Make it easy to inflict physical ailments on enemies. That's cool. Increase attack or elemental strength when near death. Increase amount of damage dealt to enemies with physical ailments. Okay, and then fires poisonous water bubbles that can inflict poison stats on enemy. Ooh, interesting. Tempting, but we're definitely going for that. Evades to the right, then fires 2 wall shots. Yeah, I want to get that for sure. Sounds good. And is there something we can get? We can get Sonic Frost. I don't really want to go for that though. What do I want to go for next? Marriage of Frost sounds fun. Actually, getting an extra AG would be good. Yeah, mid-air evasion is also good, but I don't know. That and that are really good. I'm gonna go for that though. I think. Do you got an extra AG thing? No. All right, we'll give it that.
I hate camping out.
So I quickly wanna. I wish to rest. Quickly wanna check a thing. Just for my own curiosity.
Everything's going pretty well so far.
Yeah, I want to check downloadable content. So, oh yes, there was some free DLC, which was unknown difficulty level and very easy difficulty, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it just seems to be like the network stuff, so we can just go there. And I think it is pretty much just what you see is what you get in that sense. So there's a collaboration thing which we got. So yeah, you can preview the stuff, and you can see her in a swimsuit. And there's also money, so you can buy lots of money, which I'm obviously not going to do. It's insane. And there's a Zoogles thing, so let's talk about Zoogles.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah, but wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana, or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
Well, now seems like a good time to end. Oh, interesting. So it seems you can't, like, leave. You can't stop a rest once you've sat down. Ah, that is interesting.
Make sure to get some good rest.
And you could, but you don't have to cook. Okay, so yeah, now seems like a good time to end. Next time we're going to be heading into the fortress, and hopefully it all goes well, but I suspect it will be pretty challenging, so I'll see you then. Bye!